Hello from wherever in the world you are watching. Welcome back to the Great British Mickey Waffle. Today we're very lucky to be able to take you to Disneyland Paris, virtually of course. We'll be joined by Gill and Peter, who are currently in Disneyland Paris, and we can't wait to share some of our favourite parts of the park with you. So just in case the pixie dust disrupts the Wi-Fi, the rest of the team are here to answer any questions that come your way. So let's get this Parisian adventure started. What would you love to know about Disneyland Paris? Hello, and welcome to Wafflers Wednesday. I can see, Claire, you're with us, just about.
I think so. In body, may not be in mind. I'm not sure which day of the week or which time zone I'm in, but I'm here.
I'm just glad you're still not on that BA plane.
That delayed flight, right?
That delayed flight for 3 hours.
That's nothing. It was only 2 3/4 hours, so that's nothing.
Well, no, but you know what?
Just enough to not get compensation.
So you know, in case anyone wants to know, Orlando International Terminal C shuts at 9 o'clock. Everything. The lounge, the shops, the restaurants. Yes.
God.
Everything. I'm surprised it didn't shut the toilets. It's literally like a dead zone. There's nothing there. They've all packed up and gone home.
So the last one's there. It's like, oh no.
Just don't get stranded there.
No. Terminal C is really nice actually when you land and you're not waiting too long for your luggage, but then on the way back it's like this. It's new, it's clean, it's fresh.
Yeah, it's new. And I went into Summer House on the Lake. That was not Summer House on the Lake's the one in Disney Springs. I'd been there on Sunday.
I didn't know it was the same.
So there's a Summer House which is upstairs above the duty-free shop, and it was it was okay actually. Sat at the bar, uncomfortable bar stools, just saying, but the food and drink were good. What are you laughing about? You go in there, John. When you come home in the summer, you go in there because you will agree with me.
I think we should have done a complete show from the actual terminal. We could have.
It'd be like Tom Hanks.
Use of your time there, Claire.
Terminal C. And as I said, do you feel like Tom Hanks in Terminal? And I do. So let me go home or let me go back. One or the other.
And I'd like to welcome John. Hi, John. How are you?
Hiya, Ben. I'm good. Thank you very much.
And I see that you are wearing your Eiffel Tower t-shirt.
I dress for the occasion. It's the only French thing. It's the only French thing I can actually think of.
It's the closest thing to get France. And also Becca. Hello.
Hello. Sitting nice and quietly in the corner as always.
Yeah, that's always. Yeah, how's your
cough? Getting there.
Okay. I can't even remember. I'm not even aware now. Are we up to about 70 days of the 100-day cough bit? Because that's. It probably feels like
it's been about a month. It's been just over a month.
Yeah, it feels like 200 days.
3 years, yeah.
It does.
As long as we don't have to do any more trips to hospital, it's all good.
Yes, let's not do any more of those.
No, not at all.
I did give me an asthma pump for it, though, so the steroids seem to be helping.
That's good.
Yeah. That's good. But we are now into May, which also means that today we had a brand new podcast out.
We did.
So
it's rather good. Even though I say it myself, it's rather good.
We've already had feedback say it was rather good.
And that's just all the counting that happens during the show, courtesy of Claire.
I can count to 10 people.
Yeah.
20? Can you use your toes?
Is that 20 snap credits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we are.
One cough.
Before we start tonight, can I just start with some? And I know we're very positive. I know we like to make people's week that little bit better. I actually think it's maybe worthy that we begin with some bad news that we've heard, because it's never good, but it's one of them things that you don't like to share bad news, and actually when you hear of somebody who has been such a keen viewer and a sort of one of those people that comes into Waffle's arms and things like that. But we've heard of the passing of Marla Chan, and I would just like to send the most magically big hug to her entire family, because she didn't want anybody to know she was poorly. She hasn't been in the chat for a while, but she has been in the chat probably since the day we started.
I remember our first live show that
and I just think it's really worthwhile us coming together as a community to just acknowledge the fact that we are on this earth to actually live life to the full, and to actually make sure that you leave nothing behind. And I think that is the key thing. We've had sort of things similar at home over the past week with sister-in-law, but Marla, you'll always be remembered by everyone at the Great British Mickey Waffle, and rest in peace.
Thank you, John, for the
for that really uplifting start to the show, Ben. Yeah, that's
it is.
That's what I'm here for.
I
just think it needs sharing and it needs saying. And I really feel so. I feel for those of the family that are left behind, and I think I really, I hope that they're okay and that they're coping with it, because the loss of a loved one is a most horrible experience.
Yeah, Marla was part of our community ever since day one, like you said. And I just remember during COVID and during the times we couldn't get to the States, that she'd always join us on for a live show, Here with the Magic, WW Radio, all the communities. And she was just happy to share and just have these sort of conversations that we had. And it was just such a shame that that this has happened. And we just think of a family at this time.
Absolutely.
But and I think she would be very happy that we will be live at the moment from Disneyland Paris. And I know Peter and Gill have spent an awful lot of time, because I think they arrived there yesterday. Let's bring Gill in.
Yeah.
Hello, Gill.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
Gill and a random stranger.
I'm random stranger.
Peter, was it?
No.
That's the other. That's Gill's other part.
He's been replaced.
We've had a wonderful time. We arrived yesterday on a very early Eurostar train, and we're staying slightly off site. We're about 15 minutes away, so very easy. We had a good time in Walt Disney Studios, as it's still called at the moment.
Excellent.
Yesterday, and it's going to be called Disney's Adventure World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney Adventure World.
Whatever.
It's like they've run out of ideas of what else we can fit the word adventure into.
I think world, it might be pushing it as well, to be honest with you.
Well,
could they just bring like a copy World Showcase and bring it to
they could just do Europe, a European showcase. I know one of the shows we talked about before was like thinking what hotel you would put in. I would put in a hotel which has got a different section for different countries around Europe, but that's a whole other show. So we had to go on the web slinger ride, which
you won.
I won.
You won. I'm having that for the record.
I never win. I never win these things. And I won. So that was cool. What can I say about studios? It'll be nice when it's finished. And today we're in Disneyland Park.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Hey,
hello, Peter. I want to say, Peter, how
I'm
well
I'm looking for random strangers in the back of Peter's feed there as well. Like, that's it.
There should be quite a few. Yes.
Take your pick.
Oh dear.
So, Peter, how did it feel being beaten by Gill on web slingers?
I was tired.
Okay.
That's your excuse.
I can't hear Peter, so maybe
He's losing his voice.
Yeah, I was tired. Just wait till tomorrow when we're on Buzz. It'll be a different matchup.
Fight and talk there, you see, that's it.
And if we can't hear Peter and we can just hear him mumbling, we can just say it's in French.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to put a shout out for Carrie's French in the chat. Now, I don't know, Carrie, are you fluent or did you use Google Translate or did you just come up with... Because, do you know what? That was pretty impressive. I mean, it was good stuff.
Wow.
Claire, would you like to translate it?
Hello, everyone. I think it says, I'm looking forward to your show about Disneyland Paris, eating all the food, riding the rides, and looking at the souvenirs that are magic.
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
good.
I think that's roughly what it says, Carrie, I hope.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think I could have worked out about the gist of it anyway, not exactly what word.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well, Becca. Yeah, I had the rough bit about it, but certainly my French is so poor that.
Anyone know what Bonne journée de boss tout le monde means?
Well, bonjourne is good journey or have
Day.
a trip.
Good
Or
day.
Good day.
Good day.
Happy Hump Day.
It is, yes.
Cool.
See, I never did French in school.
Yeah, I did. I still don't remember any of
I
it.
did Spanish. Not that I can remember any of it, but occasionally bits of it pop into when I'm like walking around.
I did French up until about year 8, year 10.
And Heather's asking what time it is. It is an hour ahead of us, so it is 9:45 almost in Paris.
Okay. What time's the park open till?
11.
11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the drone show will start at 10 to 11, and then Dreams, which is the nighttime show, castle projection show with fireworks and water and so on, will start at 11.
Oh, okay. So is the drone show the
The pre-show, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Is that the Main Street Electrical?
Yeah,
It's
the
the
Main
Parade in
Street
the Sky.
Parade in the
Parade
Sky.
in the
or something
Sky.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We're hoping to see it tonight if it doesn't get rained off.
Yeah.
But we also have managed to get preferred viewing spaces for tomorrow night.
So what's been your best bit of your trip so far?
Beating Peter.
Gosh.
and also winning the web slinger thing as well.
Oh, God.
We've just had some amazing times. We met Pluto this morning outside Phantom Manor in his Phantom Manor gear. He had a hat and a cloak, and we said to him as we were outside Phantom Manor, "Why don't you pretend to be a ghost?" And he ran away.
Okay.
He was great. We had a great time with Pluto.
And he had a lovely meal this evening.
Yes, been to Waltz.
I'm slightly jealous because I've never been not been there yet.
Oh, it was amazing. It was really, really good. Very good food. And a reasonable price for a posh restaurant.
Yeah.
The 3-course set menu is €55.
That's okay.
Yeah, which is not bad, really. Yeah. We ate at Pim yesterday. So it was okay. It's a buffet.
Yeah.
Some things are small that should be big and big that should be small. The food's all right. Yeah.
Okay. It's one of those ones to try, but not always revisit.
Yeah. There's something for everybody. Everybody will find something they like. So yeah.
There are several different areas in Waltz. We always manage to get seated in the Main Street area. Always, always, always.
Was that the same today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just asked them to move you.
Yeah.
Tell them you want to sit in. I want to sit in Discovery Land.
I always sit here. Can I sit somewhere else?
Yeah.
They'll actually move you to
bored with
Discovery
this
Land.
seat.
Yeah.
I'm bored with this seat that overlooks Main Street and I can see everything that's going on. And
And we also saw the hub show, which has replaced Dream and Shine Brighter.
mm-hmm.
It's called A Million Splashes of Colour.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's not as good.
It doesn't have the soundtrack.
Yeah, but Dream
No.
of Shine Brighter was
Yeah.
amazing. So
Yeah.
And that was for the 30th anniversary. So
It
I can
was,
see
yeah.
I
it
would expect
being
it to be a little bit better.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a good show. Yeah, but it's not the same. No.
Can I just check, Peter, was that lightning behind you or was that someone taking a photograph?
No.
Quel jour de tout je te l'ai passé?
No, we are having. We're going to have thunderstorms. It's currently not raining, but so we might get into Discovery Land, which I know that none of our American friends have. But I think we should start by going up the Liberty Arcade, just in case. But okay.
That would do.
Can they go to Aladdin's maybe?
Yes, I think that'd be good. That'd be a good show.
There we go. This is good.
Let me. Hang on a minute. Can you take me out again for a minute?
Technical troubles.
There we
He's trying to turn his camera around. But
look, we've seen the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
There
we
you
go. So are you at the entrance, Peter?
I'm at the entrance.
Yeah.
are you on a gimbal, or you just got it in your hand?
I've got it in my hand.
Okay, I thought so. It's just a bit shaky. That's why I was trying to
It is a
check
bit
that your
shaky,
gimbal
yeah.
was turned on, but you haven't got one. So
I
turn your
don't
arm
No,
on,
it's not.
Peter. Turn your hand on so it doesn't wobble.
There you go. I've got two hands on it. I was going to say something else then. I've got two hands on the phone now.
Let's move on.
Oh, it's echoing in there.
Yeah, you must be near Jill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'll do if I mute you, Jill, or actually,
Yeah.
if I mute Peter,
Because we can't hear Peter.
and then
Yeah.
Jill can
Provide
where
the
Peter's
vocals.
going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So there we go. So yeah, this is Liberty Arcade. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the best things that Disneyland Paris ever did when they designed the park. Was they said, look, it rains a lot in Paris. Let's have some places to go that are undercover, and let's make them beautiful. And so there are things like the lamps. They increase in date as you walk up Liberty Arcade, so they're from different dates, and little details like that. There's all sorts of stuff on the walls, and it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely place to hang out.
Especially when it's raining.
Yes. Yep, there's one of the lamps.
It's the attention to detail and just
Yeah.
something that you wouldn't think about. But
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
the amount of rain that you get in Disneyland Paris, when we've been,
Yeah.
it's lovely just to walk through and not get
Mm.
rained on.
Although it's been really warm actually the last couple of days. Yesterday and today it's been really warm.
I think
Nicely
it's
warm.
because Claire's brought the warm weather back from
Yes,
America
obviously.
to Europe.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Much
Claire.
appreciate it.
It was
Just-
certainly warm on Monday, I'll tell you that, because I'd packed my sunscreen. And I had pink on my shoulders. Yes.
Oh dear.
Just do not take it back in 5
Yeah.
weeks' time.
Yes.
No, I'll bring more back with me. It's
Bring more
Yeah,
back with you.
bring more
Okay.
back.
So,
Right. So
according to the chat, apparently Peter should go into Aladdin's passage.
ooh. That might be for after dark. Indeed. We might release that as a special bonus.
Are we allowed to put that on YouTube at all? Like, we could get locked up for that. I'm telling you.
It's Aladdin's enchanted passage. Please get it right.
That's even worse.
That doesn't make it any better.
So I'm now walking up as well. Oh, Peter's at Harrington's, looking at all the glass.
We've
we
got
can't
some of their
afford.
glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Disneyland Paris.
That's
That's it.
Disneyland
I like
Paris,
it. I imagine won't want any of that near his passage, would he? Like that?
No, indeed. We have a lot of lovely stuff here.
Jill, try one of the tiaras on.
Perhaps not. No, I'd probably break it.
I think we've broken John.
I think we have. He's
Yeah.
lost it.
Oh. Oh. So there
It's only 20 minutes into the show.
Oh, sorry. Wendy's just used a word that I'm not aware of.
Well,
Stemware. What is
Ooh.
stemware?
Is that like glasses? Like wine glasses?
Wendy, my new word of the day. I love it.
Yes.
That is not a word that we use
I
here.
love that as a word. That is grand. That.
It's a good word, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
I love it
Wow.
when I watch. I love it when I watch vlogs from the US and they're using plastic cutlery and they call it silverware.
Stemware.
I mean, it's not even
Right.
I love that.
close to
Yeah.
being silverware.
I'm writing
I
that
like
down.
that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it's great.
I'm going to write it down. I'm going to use it at every opportunity. I'm going to ask people to get the stemware out of the cupboard when we have
Indeed.
Yeah.
see what happens.
When is this
So-
going to get into many
Oh.
future shows?
Jill, are you going to go behind the curtain?
Oh, we are going to go behind the curtain. Yes.
It's like stars in their eyes. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be.
Lots of people who come to Disneyland Paris do not know this place exists. So we're going to have a little sneak peek now.
Oh, we've got Robin and Simon in the chat.
We do.
Yay.
Yeah.
They're
Hey.
busy having fun, I thought. Obviously, Naples isn't that interesting if
Yes,
they're in
it-
the chat here.
Aye.
I'm not jealous at all, Robin.
Do
No.
you know what? We had such fun on Friday. And Carrie's in the chat, and it was amazing to meet Carrie. And she was very kind and bought me a t-shirt.
Cool.
So you can
Pictures
wear
are in
matching t-shirts.
Matching
I
t-shirts.
was so
It's
proud of you.
incredible.
That's,
And yeah, so shout out to Carrie and her husband Mark. And also Robin and Simon, who very kindly took us to Top of the World Lounge for the first time ever. So
cool.
What was it like?
Right.
it was busy.
Oh no.
There was
What were the fireworks like?
how honest do you want me to be?
Well, I was
I
going to
was to be
say,
very honest.
I want you to be honest, but you didn't see them
Right.
as they're meant to be seen.
So that's exactly what I was going to say. I am very aware that I didn't watch them from Main Street or the Harbour or anywhere like that.
Yeah.
Currently, my view of Happily Ever After and Please Don't Hate on Me is it gave me absolutely zero emotion whatsoever.
There we go.
So, did you see that, guys? Did you
Feeling
see
a
that little
pretty,
shot? It's basically a diorama. It's a diorama, and it's about the gift of the Statue of Liberty, which was a gift from France to the USA. So, yeah, that's
To be honest,
something that-
didn't get that from the video.
well, you can't really see. It's very dark in there.
Robin, I'm not being negative. I'm saying from my experience on Friday, it was very nice. I was very interested to look at where the fireworks were coming from. And at some point, I will watch it from down in Main Street and see if I feel differently.
Yeah, you'll get.
Let's talk about
John, you'll have to drag her.
So, we're coming up to the top now of Liberty Arcade.
Yeah.
And you can point out so it's now electric lamps, not gas lamps, isn't it?
That's
Because
right. Yes.
The turn of the
they're now
century
electric.
lamps are now.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things you could walk by that 15 plus
Yeah.
times and not notice
Miss it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the
So-
slippy floor?
It's fine at the moment. Yeah, it's all dry in here.
Because those tiles do get a bit on the slidey side.
They can do, yeah.
Especially when it gets wet.
Yeah, but no, it's pretty good at the moment.
It's,
So
it's
we
also
just-
slippery when you on the entrance to Frontierland. 'cause
Yeah.
I've fallen
Yes,
over
it
there a
can
couple
be,
of
yes.
times.
Little
So we're
bit of
just coming up to Casey's now. Yeah, the side entrance to
I
Casey's.
can already smell it.
Yeah. So yes, we're just leaving Liberty Arcade. There's a lot of hoardings around here.
Oh, there's a lot of
Lots of
Wi-Fi issues as well.
food
there we
going
go.
on. So there we go.
Disneyland Paris Wi-Fi.
So I'll
We should
I'll
be
just
able to.
point out there are arcades down both sides of
Yes, there are.
Main Street on there.
There are. Yes.
Wonder what the hoardings are for.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening behind there.
Step up to the plate. We are open.
Cases.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, the shut Casey's. Oh, never mind.
No,
Still-
Casey's is
it's-
open.
It's still open for you, Claire.
There you go. You're all right, Claire. You get away with that.
They do have a vegan dog, I believe, but there you go.
Sorry,
I can't say it's somewhere we go very often. Oh, we got more liking. We've got more
No
liking,
likey, no
happening. Yeah.
So people are already sat on the floor ready to grab their spot for the drone show, it looks like.
Although
I'm
I'm
sure they
really not sure how they're going to see it through my
No, I know.
morning.
I know.
So Peter's gone out to Main Street. Okay.
Oh, Jill, have I just realised, are you just staying in the arcade and you sent Peter off out in the rain?
I'm not daft.
No, that's absolute quality.
That's how we did it when we broadcast from Port Orleans French Quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He went out in the rain. I stayed with John Self and sat in the dry.
And actually, Jill's actually in a spot where the Wi-Fi is absolutely spot on, which is a good idea.
Yeah.
Whereas Peter's got a bit of fuzzy going on, hasn't he?
It's the lights. It's because it's just picking up the. There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh,
There we
like
go.
A bit of lightning.
It is such
Yeah.
a pretty castle.
It doesn't matter what the
It's
weather's
beautiful.
like there. It could be
Yeah.
grey.
Gorgeous.
It looks even better when it snows.
I'm not a fan of the things they've got along Main Street at the moment. They've got kind of Art Deco Mucha type stands with sort of screens, round screens in them that show different characters. Every so often there's a show about Tinkerbell and her friends.
Oh, okay.
That happens. Well, I say show. Basically, you hear their voices and you see them in these round things. I find them a bit garish. They're not really for me.
I think what would be helpful would maybe if Peter walks towards, unless it's absolutely belting down with rain, if Peter walks towards Discovery Land, because I think focus on the camera is a little bit challenged. So maybe we need to keep moving.
Or are we going to go undercover into Frontierland?
Up to you. You're in charge over there.
We're in charge. Oh my gosh, you hear that, Peter? We're in charge. Watch out. Anarchy about to happen.
It just looks lovely there. I'm
It is.
totally jealous.
We are having the most fantastic time. We decided this on a whim, and we'd already got that week booked, but life has been very tough for us lately, and we had a week booked off. We weren't planning to do anything much with it, and we managed to scrape together enough money for an off-site stay, and we got a very good deal on some Eurostar tickets. So yeah.
How busy was the Eurostar? Was it busy or?
Oh.
There we go.
That's okay, we can talk about this. So they're in the
fine.
hub. Peter's in the hub.
6 o'clock in the morning. Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
We just lost you for a minute there, Jill.
So,
Okay.
Jill, it's worth mentioning that from the hub, things in Disneyland Paris are in a different order. So if you're in the hub in Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, as you go clockwise from Main Street, you would come to Adventureland, then Liberty Square, and then Fantasyland behind the castle, and then Tomorrowland. In Disneyland Paris, it's slightly different. You've got Frontierland, and then Adventureland, then Fantasyland, and Discoveryland. So there's no Liberty Square, obviously, and things are in a slightly different order. So
I know where Peter is now. Peter is at the Baymax statue.
The backside of Baymax.
It's the 9th wonder of the world.
Wasn't that there?
They were for the 30th, yeah.
Yeah.
They kept them. Or they don't have to
like
take them down. I'm not sure which.
I'm guessing it's with the 50th gold statues in Walt Disney World.
You mean they're going to start making it interactive?
No, but what?
Yes.
Well, maybe they'll start selling a magic band you can wave at and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were really
They've got
good
to have
though, I
decent
must
IT
admit.
to do that.
Yeah.
The
But they were really
plan-
good. They were
That's
a
a
good
wifi.
addition.
The plan is that apparently they're going to go in the village.
Oh, when they've done the village. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be good.
So-
I don't think they're doing any particular celebrations at DLP at the moment, Em. I think it's
It's just the
It's
regular.
it's a
just the
normal
DLP.
day with the stars on parade each
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
It is.
Unless you go to the village and it's hard hat and high vis jacket.
Parade.
Yes.
That's about
Although
it.
we didn't realise that today is the 1st of May, and it's a
It's a bank
public
holiday.
holiday in
Yeah.
France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So But actually, it's not been bad at all. We've managed to get on what we wanted to get on. And yeah, it's not too bad.
No, I would say we've been to Disneyland Paris in the middle of August during their bank holiday there.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, 14th, 15th of August,
yeah, and it was fine. I couldn't,
Especially as it was the height of the summer holiday.
The day not to go is Bastille Day, which is in about 14 days.
Crumbs,
time.
yes, yeah.
Even though the fireworks look incredible, I don't think I would go there on Bastille Day.
No.
Oh, are we going back down Main Street now? Okay.
Looks like we are, yes.
I'm getting a bit confused. We're going backwards and forwards, and Peter's like, I think he's going for like 10 steps and spinning round and then going back the other way.
Yeah, he's probably dancing.
Oh, well, get out there and video it, please, Jill.
But yeah, if anyone in the chat wants Peter and Jill to explore Disneyland Paris, let us know and we can see if it's like.
Where do you want them to go? Do you want them to go to Frontierland? Do you want them to go to Discoveryland? Where would you like them to go? Because currently we see hoarding, which is lovely.
Has anyone been to Disneyland Paris when it was -7?
Yes, I've been when the Lake Disney has been completely frozen.
Wow.
Which was it was on New Year's Day and it was so cold, like seriously cold. Anna's saying she's just yelling at him.
I can see him.
Okay,
I can see him. He can't
Just
see me.
screaming across the park. It's like Ricky.
Yeah.
We gave Captain Hook a fright today. We met Captain Hook, and first of all, I said that we'd take a photo, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind it putting it on Facebook, but he wouldn't want it to go on TikTok.
Yeah.
And of course, he reacted really well. Being frightened of the crocodile and so on.
Right.
But then he looked at Peter's phone. He was really interested in Peter's phone because the bottom of Peter's phone has his name on it, and of course, his name is Peter. So said Captain Hook is not very fond of somebody called Peter.
This is eating power on my phone.
Yes, this is eating power on the phone. Okay.
Okay.
Shall we go into
Head towards go towards the castle. People are asking you to go towards the castle.
Yeah.
If you can get up there and you can show the square trees.
Everyone is at the castle.
Yeah,
everyone is waiting for the show.
Yeah, you won't be able to get through it at the moment, but you can get.
No.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Just turn around, Tom. You're coming through. Everybody's here for the castle.
Just say, don't you know who I am?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as Tokyo. It's not as bad as Tokyo, where they get in at 9 o'clock in the morning and sit there on the grass all day waiting for the shows.
Do I get the kids to do and just say, "Oh, John's just down there. He's down there. Just keep coming, John. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?" And you just keep going through.
Right.
It works everywhere. Busy gigs, the whole lot. I'm just looking for John. He's just over there.
Change your name to Alan, and you can do it. Alan, Alan.
That is a very British reference.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yeah, we are moving towards
the zero Wi-Fi zone.
There's no Wi-Fi zone. Yeah. Welcome to no Wi-Fi zone.
Anna, thank you.
Wi-Fi's a little bit twitchy.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Even
a blurry
I think castle is a gorgeous castle.
A bit of a dead zone in the Wi-Fi in the middle there. I think everyone's using the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm back.
Oh. We'll have to share those videos in the Waffler's Arms so our American friends know what we're referring to.
Yeah.
The two things that happened a long time ago in the UK that everyone makes us laugh.
So I think we are moving towards Discoveryland.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it just? We have got the most gorgeous castle, and I really love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
It is very dark.
It is.
Is there no lock? Has someone not put the money in the meter? It just feels extremely dingy round here.
Cutbacks. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Oh.
quite sure. The
Let's save on lighting.
French power company on strike this week rather than the ports and the
I know traffic control.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they don't have much in the way of health and safety.
I was going to say also
I
they
think they
don't
do,
have many solar panels because it's quite dark and dingy.
But I don't think I don't think I've seen it this generally dark. It's like it's ready for the parade, but it's not.
It's a bit like Claire we mentioned before when you're in Walt Disney World and you walk into a shop
and you come out
and it's like that.
So that happened to me on Saturday. We went into what did we go into? Jason and Greg and I went into Finding Nemo, and it was daylight, and then when we came out, it was dark.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Right, we're going towards Discoveryland.
Oh, look at Space Mountain! Ooh.
Oh
wow.
yeah,
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
See, I now want to go to Disneyland Paris.
no,
maybe
I want to wait.
Maybe in a couple of years.
No.
Yeah, I'm waiting to Frozen in the village of Back the transformation.
Yeah,
I've got to admit that's a Space Mountain I still get into trouble for.
Yeah.
Heather, sad. Yeah, it's brilliant.
But purely on the fact that even after surgery, I think it was on about 2 months down the line, and I purposely told my other half that no, it doesn't go upside down. We'll be all right.
I bet Alison was not happy.
No, she wasn't. But it was also the fact that I was literally 2 months after surgery, and I should not have been doing what I was doing. No, not at all. I don't like to actually admit to that because if my surgeon actually,
well, it's done.
If you listen to it, he'd be having a fit, knowing that that's what I was doing.
You're all right. You
John,
survived.
did you also go on was it Avengers flight course?
Yeah, we haven't done it yet. I'm not going to be doing that. And
why not?
Every time we've been in the studios and it's been free, basically we've just had a big meal. And it's not one to do straight after a big meal.
Oh, there's no such thing as nothing to look. I think you can do a roller coaster at any time of the day.
Yeah.
Did you do Guardians for that? Yeah.
I did. I did Guardians 3 times, and I got my total bingo card filled because I got the last song. I got Flock of Seagulls. The last time I rode it. And I sat next to a guy and he was like, have you been on this before? I said, I have. I've been lots of times, but I'm missing one song. He says, which ones? I said, Flock of Seagulls. And he's like, right, I'm going to manifest it for you. And it started. And I was like, yes! So yeah, that was my bingo card.
It's down to 10%.
So we're outside Buzz Lightyear.
I've shown it yeah.
We're outside Buzz Lightyear. We are in front of Orbitron, which is a ride that I very rarely do. It's very difficult to do it with any dignity whatsoever.
I hate Orbitron.
I've never done it.
I love it. I love to look at it.
It's
when
really
it's
pretty.
Moving, when it is moving, it's not moving at the moment. When it's moving, it's really pretty. But yeah, I never go on it.
Probably has that added effect of at the minute you might get struck by lightning.
And that bit, the extra risk associated to Orbitron this evening. That bit that Peter was just showing with the blue lights is Utopia, which is the Paris version of the Speedway.
Yeah.
And it's quite low down. That you're sort of on level you're on the first floor at the moment, really, because that bit sort of digs out underneath. So yeah, it looks quite pretty at night, but the queue is always ridiculous for Utopia.
I've never done it. Peter's done it once when we went with some friends, and he took an actual child on it, and I think that's fine.
Did the child mind?
If you have
Did the child know him?
Did the child know him?
It wasn't a random child, no.
Oh, that's
okay. I thought he just grabbed someone and.
Right.
No,
like the pterodon flyers in university, you have to have a child.
You have to have a child.
Yes. No, way back in 2011, we went with some friends, and he took one of the boys onto that. But no, not for me.
And Peter can't drive, can he?
No.
Neither because of a child, so we're fine.
So where else are we going? Back to
Walk down
Hyperspace Mountain.
And Nemo. Can you walk down towards Nemo?
Down towards the Nautilus.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the Nautilus actually.
I'm not
It's a
jealous at all,
walkthrough.
Robin. Enjoy
See
the
you
time in
soon,
the pool.
Robin and Simon.
Oh. I still think that Hyperspace Mountain really does not go with the outside of this Space Mountain.
Is it actually going at the moment? Is the ride working? Can we see the launch system?
Yeah, the smoke doesn't seem to be happening at the moment.
No, I'm just saying that I don't see the launch system working.
Can't
No.
hear it either.
No, it's
Yeah.
normally something you'd hear quite.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
You normally hear all the screams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the kaboom.
Again,
Yeah.
the external theming is so gorgeous. And it's a bit of a waste, I think, for it to be Hyperspace Mountain, but there you go.
I want to go and do it again because, yeah,
Well, last time we did it, we got into the seats and then
I had a panic attack.
got out of the seats.
Yeah. Well, that's further than
Right.
I've ever got, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm willing to go and do it again. So,
Yeah.
Now you've
actually
done some other
really
rides,
like
you
it.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Just had a launch.
Ah, missed that.
Yeah.
Are we about to lose Peter's phone? Is it about to die?
I think it is.
I think
isn't
we're
it?
all right for a little bit yet. So then we have here we are at the Nautilus.
So for people in America, our Nautilus doesn't travel.
Yeah.
It's new experience, but it is quite cool.
It's a walkthrough, yeah.
I charged my phone up really well.
Yes,
as well.
we charged our phones up really well, but yeah, there you go. That's DLP Wi-Fi for you. Oh,
I think StreamYard unfortunately just sap the juice from your phone.
It does, yeah.
A lot,
yes.
Yeah.
Another one just gone up.
Yeah.
So there we go. This is the Nautilus. It was closed for quite a long while for a refurb, and they had a notice outside saying that it was closed due to an attack of the giant squid.
Okay. Oh,
So if you go in there now, you will see the giant squid. It is beautiful.
It's a lovely part of the park, is that? And it's
yeah.
It is.
and what's really telling is actually, I know we were talking about it being dark, but actually
Yeah.
adds so much to the atmosphere there as well, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I don't think we can go in.
No.
We might lose signal.
Yeah.
Might not. Might get better. Might be better underwater.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Where to next?
Just keep walk around towards the Discovery. What's it? Yeah, walk that way, and you get the outside of the theatre. That big steampunk set. Yeah, we found the dead zone of Wi-Fi, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good call there, Wendy. Yeah, definitely. Calamari.
Calamari. Yes.
See, you say giant squid and I think Harry Potter, that's the problem.
Mm. Oh, yes. We were in Victoria's Homestyle restaurant earlier today, having a Mickey Waffle, of course. And the guy that served us was wearing a Gryffindor lanyard
That's
in a
French
Disney
descent.
restaurant.
That's the French descent for Disney right there.
Yeah.
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 I was going to say he's not training for the Universal Studios that's going to open in Bedford, is he?
Oh, maybe.
It's going to transfer.
Maybe.
It was nice to see Victoria's open, though. It often isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very rarely, I don't think it's ever been open when we've been there, which is really disappointing.
It's very
Yeah.
French how it
Because
opens. It's like
we've been wanting to go.
Once
a
in
couple
a
of hours
blue
in
moon.
the
It's
afternoon.
probably only open
and
since
then-
a bank holiday today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it
It's
doesn't
like
do milkshakes and things anymore.
No,
Oh.
they have a very
Just as
small
Mickey
menu now.
Waffles.
Yeah, and in the summer they do some specialty drinks and the odd bit of ice cream and stuff that you can sit outside on the terrace. But it's a bit unpredictable.
We'll just have to carry on having ice cream from the ice cream parlour.
Or just go down and get some fun.
Yeah.
Or both.
Ample Hills.
Oh, we've lost
Peter's
Peter.
dead.
Died.
Yes. Right. So I'm going to see if I can turn my camera around.
It's Gill's turn to be.
What's ahead of him?
It's like trying to.
Chief
Annika
camera
Rice.
woman.
She's Annika Rice. Quick, stop the clock! Stop the clock! What's the clue? Jill's in her jumpsuit and she's running to the next area.
I was going to say, Peter can't hear us.
No.
Have you saying anything?
We could have
That's
fun,
so funny.
could we?
I know. It's just...
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So I can feel a few raindrops now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, Burt backache. Good old Burt backache.
I'll do the incidental music that goes alongside this.
Yeah. And if anyone's looking for a really up-to-date version of that, the Manic Street Preachers did a
it's really good version.
cover version of that.
Right, the lightning is definitely getting more. There's definitely more lightning now, and the rain is starting, so we'll see what happens.
Well, if you get too wet and you need to duck off, then, and especially if there's lightning around, you probably shouldn't be going live.
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you tell me to duck off?
I said duck out. What I don't want is you two getting struck by lightning, so if you need to leave, so you're safe.
Yes.
Is what I said.
Yes. So this is where the Philharmagic is for some reason. Basically, they don't know where else to put it.
Yeah.
It really does not belong here at all.
It doesn't.
No.
No. But there you go. We have Philharmagic. It's fine. It doesn't have the bit at the end with Donald.
No.
The bit not in the film.
Yes. So everybody who has been
Everyone
to
turns
the American
around and
Park,
looks
yeah,
like
everybody
that's
turns
just-
around. Yes.
That's exactly it, isn't it? Everyone in the theatre, if you've been to Orlando, everyone is like that. It's like a roll call, isn't it?
You might be able to see here.
Those who've been to Walt Disney World.
You might be able to see
haven't.
here. This is a bit of the theming from when it used to be Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. I don't think you can see it properly there, but they have some of the Imagination Institute theming still here from when it used to be Honey, I Shrunk the Audience.
It did. It was Captain EO for a while as well.
It was, yes.
It's quite cool where they do put Philharmagic in there at the moment because the floor is it's like a 4D thing because the floor vibrates and moves.
Yes.
So you sit in the seats, but the floor rumbles up and down. So every time you get an impact, you get the vibration on the floor, which you don't get in Orlando.
No, here we are at Star Tours.
We're at the meet and greet.
No, we're at the meet and greet. That's right.
Well, Star Tours is inside. This is kind of like the front of Star Tours. We'll give you that. Big.
But yes, you can meet Darth Vader here.
Ben, that is an X-wing, isn't it? Did I get that right?
Yeah. He could be there in the darkness, but we wouldn't be able to tell. We'd be like,
He might well be. Yeah. He might.
Well,
be.
if there's any heavy breathing around, he might. Be
Yes.
That's probably Peter.
And this is Star Tours that we're coming up to now. There we go. And I believe Star Tours has just had the new scene put in.
Oh, the
just
Ahsoka
like the other ones.
Oh, I saw that last week.
Was it good?
It's really good.
Okay.
We did it twice.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
It's very good.
Cool. Right, so this is the Videopolis Theatre, which in the past has hosted some shows. We've been to see Lion King show in it. We've been to see Mulan show. In recent years, they've really only had shows at Christmas. They did have a Star Wars show in here. They had the training academy, the Jedi Training Academy in here for a while. But currently, it's just somewhere to watch cartoons and eat. But,
And it's difficult because the light isn't that good. What you can't see is it's got two big round windows, those big, which are eyes.
Yeah.
And then it's got legs that come out, so it looks like a steampunk bug.
Yeah.
It's very cool, but you can't really see it in this light, unfortunately. It's not well lit. So,
but I am going to take you around to one of my favourite bits of the park.
Oh.
There you go. Wally and Eva. There you go.
That reminds me, I need to build the Lego versions of them.
Oh,
You do.
There's always a Lego version.
Yep.
There is.
And I've probably got it over there somewhere.
Well, you rebuilt Wally.
So yeah, this is Videopolis. It houses Cafe Hyperion. Don't eat there unless you have to.
Yeah, it is really, really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. And slow.
Look at that lightning.
The queues are ridiculously slow, yeah.
I'm a bit worried about you guys in the lightning, actually.
I think we're going to hide in Videopolis.
Well, no, we can hide in the shop. I think people like to see merch.
The shop's miles away.
Yeah, let's go into Videopolis for a little bit, shall we? I don't think we want to be struck by lightning live on air.
Although it might get us loads of views, so by all means.
I'll tell you what,
Stick the phone up in the air and see what happens.
Might charge Peter's phone.
It might, yeah.
Might charge Peter. He'll have an afro at the end of the show.
Right, we're going into Videopolis now.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever been in here.
You've not missed much.
It is a nice place to rest. That I was avoiding, so
it's a nice place to rest. I will give it that. You don't have to have anything to eat. You can go and sit in the seating area on the benches. You can even lie down on the bench and have a little nap. I've done that before now. So here we are. So this is Cafe Hyperion.
Okay.
Which is pretty much your standard burgers and stuff.
So it's basically the cosmic rays of Disneyland Paris.
It looks very similar. It looks very similar.
Without
the really,
without
the really annoying.
The toilets are nicer here than the ones in Cosmic Rays.
I think
so
it's sunny.
It's got one plus going for it then.
So there you go. There's a BB-8 burger. There
How
are
much
various.
is that? How much are they charging for it, Jill?
BB-8 meal is €18.
Ouch! What's that? Burger, drink, and
burger,
fries?
and a drink. Yeah.
I was going to say that menu sounds the same. We were there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That BB-8 burger hasn't much.
They have a fish burger, chicken burger, French fries.
I'm just working out what €18 is in dollars
15,
for our friends.
Yeah.
Hang on.
If you're a veggie, it looks like you eat salad.
So that $18 is $19.50 in dollars. €18 is about $19.50 in dollars. So that's not cheap for a burger, drink, and fries. I mean, even by
Disney standards,
and really poor quality as well.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I'm at Disneyland Paris and I fancied a burger, I would go out to the village and go to Five Guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because even though Five
Lucky
Guys,
Nugget are okay.
Lucky Nuggets cost extra, and these days you don't get a show. When you got a puppet show, when you used to get a puppet show, fine.
I remember when they used to do the live show. You used to get can-can dancers.
Ooh,
Ooh la la.
ooh la la. Right, so this is the seating area. So as you can see, there's lots of places to sit.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just not used, unfortunately.
It's used at Christmas.
Has it still got all the rock face down the side that they put in
It
for
has.
the Lion King and they've never taken out?
They've never taken it out. No.
I think they must have used super glue to put it in and now they can't take it away.
Yeah.
But they have visiting dance groups and bands.
Yes,
and
they do.
Choirs and stuff from different countries. Like the kids come and do, like they do in America, they come and do like the cheer competitions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They come if you can do a performance
Do you want to
session.
see some merch?
That's where they go.
We have to get it to the shop.
Would we like to see some merch?
Oh, voice from
Voice from the ether.
that's like Mork and Mindy. Come in. Darling.
Nanu, nanu.
Nanny. I wasn't quite sure where the voice is
Harvey
coming
wants to go who?
Right.
Let me take over for a bit, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We are trying to go out and see if we can avoid getting
that.
struck by lightning. That lightning still does not look great. Okay. I think we're going to leave you for a couple of minutes while we get to a shop.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem. We'll
That's
drop
all
you
right.
out for a sec. Here we
There you go.
Hey.
I'm really sorry, everyone. I'm doing something that I never ever do on the show.
You're eating.
Eating.
I know what I'm eating because this is really,
Yes.
really cool.
What have you brought back? What have you brought
It
us all
is one of the almond garibas from the Mexico Pavilion.
Oh,
In it.
wow.
back? Ah.
I swear to you, these things are like the most addictive. It's like an almond, almost like if you were having a macaroon, at the top of a Bakewell tart.
Yeah.
They're $3 each, and they're so good. And they're not a festival food; they're there all the time. Just saying. Do not miss them, people. Top right-hand side of the little cabinet in the corner booth at Morocco. And I brought 3 back with me. And I just remembered. So I was like, oh my God, I can eat this. It's so exciting. So I'm sorry. I'm eating on camera, which I never, ever, ever do.
Don't you love that though? When you forget you bought something back and then you realise that you've got it and like, I'm going to eat it. It's
I'm just thinking
Like,
what else I've got.
what-
I've got these as well, which I love.
I will tell you something we found, which is probably was about a year out of date. We put some clothes away, and then in one of the shorts pockets that must have been out in Florida last June, there was a crushed. Was it
Milky Way Midnight.
Milky Way Midnight? On a
Oh,
small
we
bottle.
couldn't find them for
I
me. We
love
looked
that.
But
love
what was
them.
funny is it was vacuum packed.
because it was so
It
old.
was like that. It was
Brilliant.
no, because we'd
Oh,
vacuum
you
packed some
vacuum
of the
packed
old
the
clothes.
stuff. So it's like
Oh,
whack
wow.
up in. So I
Yeah.
know that people were looking for the Milky Way Midnights
Yeah.
for you. No one could find them.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That's all right.
No.
Well,
Heather, Almond Joy is premier snacking. If you're going to have a snacky snack, Almond Joy and Mounds are the other things that I like.
Well, actually, we've still got some yachts.
I really like them. They're so good. They're really, really good. If you haven't had Mounds, you should. I'm just saying. Ben, the little coconut
Sorry.
things, the little coconut patties. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Maybe it's just too late in the day. That's what it is.
Oh, that's a view. What was that?
I think it was Jill's hand. And
Oh, okay.
I think it was, yes. Hello, you got me back. What? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Stitch.
Hello, Stitch.
Hey. Oh, he looks cute.
We're in Constellations.
Oh, what's in the jar? Go back. Top right. What is it?
Stitch.
Yeah, but what, Stitch?
What-
Is it a
what's in there?
candle?
I think it's like caramel
Peanut
sauce or
butter?
something. It's in French. Is it something Peter could use to in one of his dishes?
It's like
A banana
Nutella.
in it.
Okay, it's chocolate spread. Okay,
It's chocolate spread, yeah.
all right.
No. Looks nice though. I hate to think of what the price is.
Don't show my sister all this stuff.
No, she loves Stitch.
Love Stitch.
Yeah,
wow.
so do I.
You in the comment of the night. I'm sorry, but that's really typical. Bravo, Wendy. Bravo.
Wendy, that was-
Yep.
Wendy's with the program.
Yep. And for anyone listening on the podcast, please head over to watch us on our YouTube channel because you will see some of the incredible comments that have been put on screen tonight.
Was that what's the little raccoony thing from Turning Red called?
Melee.
What, Melee?
Melin.
What is it? It's a red panda, isn't
A red
it?
panda.
Red panda, yeah.
It's like Rocket with a suntan. Guardians of the Galaxy cap. That's quite cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, very generic is.
This is Constellations, which is a small shop at the end of Buzz Lightyear.
There's not a lot of like Toy Story merch in there, though, is there? Seems to be a mixture of.
It does this Marvel.
It's weird, there's a lot of Marvel
Also.
stuff in.
So,
Yeah.
very odd that there's a lot of Marvel stuff in
Oh, I can see some
Pixar
Toy Story stuff. But
Okay, lots of Toy Story here.
Okay.
okay. So I do like Toy Story merchandise.
Plastic plates
Hmm.
for all your barbecue needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The picnic plates.
We bought some plates today. We bought them from Marianne in the studios near Remy. They are the same plates that they have in the restaurant. They're really nice. Which way do you want to go? Left or right?
Left.
Left.
Yeah.
Into Marvel.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Can you put one of those Spider-Man masks on, Peter?
They're in a box.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a shame, yeah.
I don't think that stopped. When I went to Disneyland Paris with Anna, I seem to recall her taking something out of a box and putting it on her face. I can't remember what it was.
Sounds like Anna.
I've got a photo somewhere. I'm going to have to go back and find it.
It's a bit like when you're in a
Will your hand fit in the glove?
and
Will your hand fit in the Tony Stark glove? Can you reach?
just don't
No,
snap
I
your
think you
fingers.
need to be 6.
Okay. That's a shame. I need to see the stuff in action.
Yes.
It's a bit like when you're in Creations and Epcot, and it's like you can try and like sort of.
Oh, you've got to do everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we can go
Star
around
Lord
World
helmet, the whole lot.
Yeah.
around World Showcase. You've got to try on all the hats.
What was the hat that I tried on this week? I can't. Oh, Greg Dykes and I found when you're coming out of the Seas Pavilion, the shop at the back of the Seas. They've got some cracking hats in there. They've got one which is like a grey thing, and it's got glittery jellyfish tentacles that hang down that I put on. Just
I
for
really
you.
don't like this hat.
Remy, you got a picture.
That's weird. That hat
It's
is
a weird Remy hat. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's the
Very
single
nice
tooth
hat.
that really
Yeah, this
just.
shit's cool.
Oh, great.
Yes, we saw Thor and Loki. Too late to do anything about it, but yep, Thor and Loki were around in Marvel.
Mhm.
Okay, we're coming into Pixar now. You've got Woody's Telly.
Good, his
That's
roundup.
Oh, are they the
Yeah, these are the
the black and white
the marionettes.
yeah marionette statues,
They look really
dolls
good.
is
Yeah.
what I was.
If you really loved Toy Story, that would be cool. Or you knew someone who Toy Story was their thing.
Yeah.
I know someone who would love them.
Lightning and Friends.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's outside.
Yes. Well, it is, yes.
Good chow.
That's a nice little set. If you can see it. It's Dex, Lightning, and Mater. And the proper metal.
I was going to say,
Mater's the right
Green.
colour.
yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Is there another film that we don't know that he's had a page of?
Stitch is very good, but he's not Pixar.
No, but
no.
I kind of want you to show that Spirit jersey a bit more, Peter.
Oh no.
What's the back of it like?
Stitch ears on.
Is it a spirit jersey? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it is.
really nice.
That's really nice.
That's actually quite a nice
That is
one.
really nice.
White is never good.
Oh, what's the price?
Yeah, what's the price?
Oh, let's play guess the price.
$59.99.
Yeah,
69.99.
69.99. Well, that's how much it will be in dollars. I'm not sure what that will
No, I reckon
translate
it'll be
to in euros.
€69.99.
It's free.
70 euros.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, talking of Stitch, we got one of these. Well, not this particular pin, but there's a series of Stitch pins based on rides, and that is Stitch as you can see it, Madame Leota.
Oh.
Oh, was that part of the collection they did the other year?
And
really
you've got
nice.
Stitch as Pinocchio,
Oh, wow.
Stitch as all sorts, yeah. But I like,
Stitch
yeah,
in
that
the
was cool.
movies.
Nice.
Yeah, this is all kids' side stuff.
Ah.
Cups. Oh, these are Luxo.
Oh,
Ooh, I quite like that.
That's a nice sweatshirt, yeah.
What's on the back
The
of that?
back of it show.
it's the killer lamp.
Worlds of Pixar.
Ooh.
And you've got the characters on the
Different.
sleeves.
They have those in Disneyland. I was just wondering, Pixar Place would have that.
Yeah.
That's nice, that.
Probably.
Because they've also got a new Pixar Fest in Disneyland at the minute.
They do.
That is Stitch as the Queen of Hearts.
They're all quite cool. I like those little pins.
Yeah.
They are.
It's
Where are we
Pixar
going?
ball mug.
Rex. Rex looks weird.
Yes, he does. Not quite as weird as Nemo, though. Yeah, Nemo looks a bit strange. What can I say?
Okay. Are we
Okay.
we're done in the shop?
I think we're done in the shop. If it's still lightning outside, I will take you out. I don't know that Jill will come. So let's have a look. Yes, I'm sorry the weather hasn't been our friend.
It's very French.
I was going to say,
Yes,
it's
indeed.
very
Oh wow! Yeah, that lightning.
wow.
Yeah, it's still lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see the drone show going ahead.
No, I don't think
Oh,
that's
my
gonna go
word,
ahead.
yeah. That's,
No.
yeah.
I need to look up because I know Universal did an announcement yesterday with all of their new shows that are happening this summer. But their show has
Right.
600
I don't know the
drones
drone
in it.
show will go ahead.
So I
the
can't
lightning.
remember how many they've got in Disneyland Paris. But
Right.
That's
There's 10 minutes to potentially to the drone show. Do you want us to drop out and then and then come in at 10 to? How about that?
yeah, we
Yeah,
can,
that's
Yeah.
fine.
yeah,
Let's see how we get on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it goes.
Stay safe,
Okay.
guys.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Wow.
I remember last time we were there, but we had trouble with. We never got the chance to see the drone show for the 30th.
Yeah, the new
Yeah.
one that was over at
Because of the
Yeah,
wind.
the
Studios,
D-lights.
yeah.
No,
Oh, the one.
the one behind the castle, the intro to the.
I don't-
before.
I don't think there's any chance that the drone show is going to go ahead
No,
with lightning like that.
no.
It's
Okay.
to break them down. It's too expensive to damage one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, and lightning, and it's just health and safety it just
Right.
wouldn't happen.
It's been a nightmare.
But yeah, so how's your jet lag coping, Claire? You getting
Do
there?
you know what? I'm actually okay because yesterday I had a really busy afternoon and I was late coming back and then I managed to get back. But it was such a full on few days. I mean, I was up at 6 every morning and I was going to bed at 1.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
Yeah, it was really great. And I did some stuff that I've not done before and I met some people that I've not met before.
Yeah.
There's lots and lots of things I didn't get to do, which was frustrating, but that was not through neglect. It was just through lack of time.
Yeah.
So it was fun. And my cousin Nikki and I were there for a couple of days and we met up with Robin and Simon and with Carrie and Mark.
Brilliant.
And then some other friends who were there at the same time who lived nearby. And then on Saturday, I spent the whole day in Hollywood Studios with Zach Brown. and then I met up with Jason in the evening, and then on Sunday I did the Wild Africa trek with Jason, and then Zach and I had an absolute blast on Sunday evening. We went to the Hoop-de-Doo at 8:30, and we went for a couple of drinks in Disney Springs before. I went to the Edison, which I've never been in, and that was really nice actually.
Okay.
And then we went to some house on the lake for a drink, and then we whizzed over to Fort Wilderness. We were a little bit late. Probably we were lingered a little too long in Springs, and so we were a little bit late, but we didn't miss anything, and we had the best. The Hoop-de-Doo is just brilliant. I love it so much, and we just giggled like school kids all the way through.
Brilliant.
It was fantastic. I had such a great time, and yeah, I'm on the countdown to going back.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Do you like your solo trips? And also, do you find that you end up fitting more in a day? Because I remember when we were there over Christmas, we were like up at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, but we weren't getting into like 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was just like it was full on, but we loved it.
Yeah, so I think that like the first night I was on the later flight on Wednesday, so I think my flight landed at like 7:10, and I was, to be fair, Mears Connect were really good. I got to the hotel by like 9:10, I think it was, by the time I picked my bags up. Oh, top tip, anyone coming through MCO, use the mobile passport app, the MPC, Mobile Passport Control. There's a new app. It's free to download. You have to upload your passport details, and you take a photo of yourself when you get there. And once you've done it once, you don't need to repeat it. No. And it lets you go through the global entry line. Yeah. When you arrive. I saved probably 45 minutes. Yeah. And they just go straight through the. I tried it in JFK, and it was a little bit clunky. But at MCO, where most of the people because they're mostly international flights that had arrived, so there was, I think, 3 international flights that arrived within the space of about half an hour of each other. So the queues in Terminal C to go through immigration were really quite long. So I just went into the app, opened it up, got a receipt, and went to the man. Where do I go? And he went down line A, global entry. Went in, and I had one person in front of me, and I was through within 5 minutes.
That is fabulous. Wow.
Do you have to hand over your passport or stuff, or is it just
so I handed my passport, and he handed it straight back to me. He didn't even open it. Yeah. So it could have been anyone's passport.
So exactly. Yeah, but they've probably got it on the system, and they probably.
So my photo comes up on the system. Yeah. And yes, Sam, you can use it with children. We did it in New York with my daughter. So one person has the app, and you load your all the people. So in my app, I've got all 4 of us, and I just pick the people that are traveling. So this time it was only me on my own. So I just picked me, and it gave a receipt for me. It's absolutely brilliant. And
what's the actual name of the app?
It's it's for Mike, Papa, Charlie, MPC. And what I'll do is I'll probably take a screenshot of the app picture.
I'll post a link in the Waffler's Arms to
that's a good idea. Yeah,
and the App Store and
it's really quick and easy to do, and it works in any. You pick which arrival port you're coming into, so whichever airport you're arriving into, your first point of entry. And it's so quick and simple. And basically, it's like having TSA pre-check or global entry without having to pay for it, because you're in the same line as them. So I think there was probably maybe 5 people behind me in the line who were downloading it quickly in the line and doing it. So I was like, do it quick. Awesome. Really, really good.
That is, do you know something? I think that's one thing that anyone who's in the chat, and if you stay with us through all of the thunder and lightning that's coming from Disneyland Paris, as a little thank you, that is going to help your next trip to Walt Disney
It really
World,
does. Honestly,
to the US. I was
so happy.
That is just brilliant.
So Hoop-de-Doo, you either have to phone up, or you can do it with a VPN. And if you've got an annual pass, obviously you get a discount. So I did it with a VPN through the US site. Within like 30 seconds, it was easy. There was availability, and it was as good as it's ever been. The 8:30 show is always my preference, because it's slightly more. I wouldn't say it's ever going to be risque, but
grown up.
Some of the jokes that landed were probably not the jokes they would tell at the 4:30 show. And it was awesome, and the food was incredible, and the drinks were incredible, The company was incredible. It was just the best night. And to do it on my last night was just so much fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's just 5 weeks to your next one?
Less than 5 weeks.
Wow.
In 5 weeks' time, I may be going live.
Oh, my word.
For you guys, with some friends.
That's quite scary, you know.
Yeah. I know. It's 5 weeks yesterday that we fly out. So
wow.
It's weird. We're now in another month. So it feels like when you look at the calendar, we're just
it's really soon. Really soon. And we, you know, the reason I'm going out this time is because Morgan, obviously, and Josh is joining him a few days later, are going out to work. So they haven't had their allocated locations yet.
Okay.
No,
they're trying to work it out between themselves every day. They're chatting about it, and
I think they're into checking emails about every 10 minutes.
I know. I know.
No.
Still nothing. Have you heard anything? No, still nothing.
Oh, we just get messages from Josh, and it's like, look, chill out. They'll send you the email when they're good and ready, like, you know.
Yeah. And I think it's worth saying that we're going to catch up with Morgan and Josh for hopefully the middle of this month show. So then in the 15th of May, we'll have we're going to have a catch up in terms of hopefully they'll know where they're working by then and all the other things that because we spoke to them at the beginning of the year. We're going to catch up with them before they go out in the middle of this month so that we can just give a bit of an update in terms of what they've had to do so far and how excited they are. So that will be our middle of the month show, which is, it's exciting. It's starting to get a bit real. But I know, I have to say that I know that we've got friends out there who are there ready to look after them. And should any have any problems, I'm going to say Carrie is amazing and she's provided reassurance that they're going to be okay. So there, she just put it in the chat. So I will send over the information.
Jason, thank you so much. And actually, I would say Carrie as well. I am so looking forward to August of just to be able to go and just to meet up with you.
Yeah.
I met Carrie and her husband years ago. I know.
Did you?
At a dib meet that was actually organised in celebration by Neil and Karen. And we're going way back. It was probably must be about 2008, 2009 maybe. It's going really back a long time. And actually, I look forward to that because I really wanted to say thank you for being part of our show.
You know what?
Embracing what we're all about.
Carrie is lined up for the cornhole toss.
She's your adjudicator.
She is our adjudicator.
Have we set a date for that yet?
No, we will set a date. We had a conversation about where we're going to do it.
Okay.
You've got the kit. I haven't even got the kit.
You're going across to the States to practice. That's what you're doing. I know you're
John, the weather's better now. You can get out in the garden and practice.
Yeah.
Right, I suggested that we do it.
Claire, that she is like, we'll never hear the end of it.
I'm just going to say that Zach absolutely thrashed me on Toy Story Mania. I got nowhere near. I'm just going to leave that there. But I suggested that we do the cornhole toss competition at Wilderness Lodge because they've got that nice, whatever it's called, park, rink, field. Nice. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Court. I don't know what it's called.
Court. Let's go for court.
So we guys are points just there, so we can get
drink afterwards.
Yeah. So during, before, all of the above.
Superb, wouldn't it?
So really? We do an
you have to have free drinks and then
celebratory drinks for when I beat John.
Commiseratory drink.
Commiseratory drink.
It might be helpful to drink during as well.
I'm ready. I'm
ready. Cornhole toss will get worse the more we drink.
It might get better, Claire. I know what my
your aim is like
at golf. My putting at golf is really poor, so it'll be even better. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Did they put Ben Becker? You did a walk around Wilderness Lodge, and they're just out there, aren't they?
Yeah, they are there. Yeah. We've been there a couple of times, and
they just happen to sit there. So it sounds like a good place to go.
I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be
hilarious.
Yeah,
Carrie can
work it out. There's going to be
adjudicate and commentate.
There's 3 weeks in August where you're both away for a Wednesday.
Yes.
chaos.
Oh, you don't want it to be live. Oh no, that'd be a nightmare. That would be horrific.
Could you imagine?
That'd be like watching paint dry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm sure Carrie's commentary can liven it up.
I think.
I was just thinking the language that they used as well.
Yeah, we'd be off air very quickly.
It'd be
Oh,
effing this,
we could do
effing
it
that.
by now.
I have to do it later in the day.
At least I can go on mute if I'm not on the laptop. I can go on mute.
That's the comment of the night. I need a live feed whole
That's definitely not allowed. Oh my life.
That would be so funny.
So yeah, that's planned. But Carrie was fantastic, and in terms of my t-shirt is amazing, and it was so much fun to meet up with people.
Right.
I can't believe this time last week I hadn't even arrived yet, and now it's done, and I'm back, and it just goes too quickly. The days seem long when you're there, but by the time you come back and you're like, oh, I'm still at that point. We're going this time yesterday. I was...
But I bet you come back though, and this is a bit. I've been chatting with a few people recently about this. Is because you've had sunshine, warmth, and just that ability to be away.
Yeah,
you've probably come back with that. With just a completely different
renewed sense of refreshed.
It's like pressing the reset button and actually you're ready to go again, and that is really one of the biggest things. And you before you said this, and I actually think it's really worth highlighting to people. If you're in the chat and you have got your first trip planned, what Claire said earlier is so important, is the fact that it doesn't matter if it's your first trip or your 100th trip, you always leave stuff behind that you've never, you just run out of time to do. And that's what makes you go back. It's like an elastic band that'll pull you back to Orlando.
Did not even get to see Impressions de France.
I've still never seen Impressions de France.
I did see Luminous.
Oh, okay.
Good. It was good actually. I had some. I didn't have the best view.
Did you have some drinks beforehand?
I tell you what, Claire, the intonation in your voice tells its own story, Claire. That is the biggest.
It wasn't better than harmonious.
As much as we look at your eyes and see them rolling every now and again.
Oh, I did a couple of cracking eye rolls at something Jason said. Just as I'm surprised you didn't see them from here.
The intonation tells its own tale, just like it did with Happily Ever After as well. I'm just thinking, right, okay.
So I'm just going to say Saturday night in Epcot was a bit of an epic walk round. There was 3 points in the evening. We were at the front watching the new Beacons of Magic show, which they've got for Flower and Garden, and that was really nice. And then Jason decided we were going to watch Luminous from Japan because that's right near where we were stood. Yeah. So we had 15 minutes to make it from the front of Spaceship Earth round to Japan. And I said to Jason and Greg,
Saturday night
in Epcot, and I said to Jason and Greg, are you all right if we just go for it? I'm going to go. Are you with me? And they both went yes. Within about 4 minutes.
Was it that Olympic walker?
I said I have different speeds of walking. I have a normal Disney speed. I have a rapid Disney speed, and then I have like my airport speed, which is faster than all of them. And within about 5 minutes, Greg's Apple Watch was telling him he was on a workout. It was hysterical. It was like, are you on a workout? A walk? Yes, I am. Yeah. So we did that. We got round to Japan, but the view wasn't awful, but it wasn't the best. I enjoyed Luminous. I thought it was good. I like the thing in the middle. It's very well crafted. It's engaging. There's a lot that happens in the sky. There's lots of good fireworks. Yeah. The original songs at the beginning and the end are really good. I didn't hate the middle bit that everyone moans about. I think it was okay. I think it's just a bit odd. And
I think just the beginning and the end are really good. I think whatever's in the middle isn't as good as those. I
don't quite understand the whole life and death story thing. The
bit where the light goes out. And,
it's just a bit. But I do like the beginning where they have each pavilion light up in turn and it says, welcome in different languages. It was all very Illuminations-esque. I think it's a really good show. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Which Harmonious, I didn't hate it. I just hated the barges. So, The spectacle of Harmonious was excellent, but the barges were awful. So that tarred my vision of it.
I've recently listened to the soundtrack of Harmonious again, and I love the soundtrack.
It's really good. I will listen to it again, and I think that I think the original songs in Luminous, had they done the whole thing as original without any IP songs in it, that would have been better. But Luminous is good, and I would definitely see it again, and I look forward to seeing it again. Currently, because Happily Ever After, I didn't see it properly, so I'm withholding full judgment. I would say Luminous.
Yeah.
I don't think Happily Ever After will ever get near Wishes for me.
Yeah.
That's my benchmark for a Magic Kingdom fireworks show.
It's interesting you say that, because actually I think as well, I know I would always choose Wishes, but I think the more you see of Happily Ever After, the more you invest a little bit more of your heart into it, and it's really strange because
I'll do it again.
you'll find if you're going to see it a couple of times over this,
Summer,
your next few trips, you will find that you come away and you think, "Whoa, I felt it got me," and that is that I wasn't expecting it, but it took me a good 4 or 5 times of actually seeing it.
Yeah,
I think you're right, John. Wishes is the one that when you saw it once and it was stuck in your memory forever. Where Happily Ever After, it grows. It's that thing that, like you said, Claire, you put on Facebook about sort of Voices of Liberty, that thing that brings you back home and that takes you back there. And it for me, it's Happily Ever After. Every time I go back, it's that show. There's just something else. Another piece is added to it that I know about that show.
Yeah, I had a really bizarre experience on Thursday morning. First morning I was there, walked into Magic Kingdom, and I arrived a bit later than I'd planned because the bus took a little bit longer. And I arrived about 2 minutes to 9. I came through the touch points and walked into Main Street as the announcement was going for the welcome show in the castle. And so there was the voice of like Mickey welcoming everyone as I walked under the train station. And then round the bottom of Main Street came the double-decker bus, followed by the car with the honk honk. I'm doing the honk honk thing here, the horn, the honk honk. And then the train. I did literally do that, but I did it on camera.
You're gonna go choo choo choo.
Then the train pulled into the station as all of this is going on. At the same point that the trolley with the horse pulling it came out from by the fire station with the Dapper Dan singing. And it was like this assault on my Magic Kingdom brain. It was like you'd be waiting to get here. Here it all is, and it was just like the most overwhelming Disney moment for me. I was like, okay, no, I've definitely arrived because all the things are going on all at the same time. It was awesome. It was like the perfect Magic Kingdom welcome moment. But the dams were amazing as always. So
just Nathan's bring back the trolley show.
Yeah, I know. Don't know why they haven't. Doesn't make any sense.
No.
I don't think Peter and Gill are rejoining us. I think
I
think they've gone.
They are.
I actually think hang on, I've just got a message here, and I actually think they're probably
It's 10 o'clock.
They're in the art.
No, it's
so.
But that's been a brilliant evening, and it was great to see Disneyland Paris, even though it was a bit stormy. I'm just glad that Peter and Gill are staying safe.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the most important thing. But thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials. We're at GB Mickey Waffle. If you've enjoyed the show tonight, you're a job.
And don't forget about the new podcast which out today, because it's really good. Just saying.
Free dining returns. Is it really free?
Bring your calculator.
And also
calculator, spreadsheet, and Carol Vorderman, wasn't it?
Something like that.
And also a 10-minute epic about Bob Gurr as well, which many thanks to I can't even remember the name in the Wafflers chat, but pointed people towards Bob Gurr's YouTube channel as well, because actually this guy at the age of 92 is an absolute inspiration to each and every one of us, irrespective of your age, irrespective of who you are. If you're a Disney fan, this guy is just an absolute joy. And I learned so much about him. I also learned, thank you,
Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
I really appreciate it, because it was I just felt it was such a really important. He is just an important person, and yet the joy. I think there's a picture on the segment, the joy on his face as he's driving down Main Street about was it
I
6
love
weeks?
that picture. Yeah.
6 weeks ago, 92-year-olds,
Yep.
and driving a vehicle that he designed on Disneyland's Main Street. And I'm just like,
Epic.
You and your heart just is lifted by someone who sees that same positivity that we try to portray in all that we do, but he's actually living it day after day, and I just love it. I love that. It was just a wonderful, wonderful piece to actually be able to record for the show.
So if you've already listened to the podcast, go and make sure you check out the video version on our YouTube channel, because there's some incredible pictures of Bob Gurr, and there's a few graphics as well we put together for all of our costings for how much the Disney dining plan is free or not so free. But yeah, so thank you for everyone for joining us tonight. If you love the show, smash that like button and subscribe for more fun coming your way. Speaking of fun, next Wednesday, we'll be back at 8:30 UK time. It's all the best things to do at Disney Springs beside eating.
Ooh.
So get your shopping lists and credit cards ready. And
let's just go to the Lego shop, Ben. That's it.
There we go. That's where I'll be.
Sorted. Lego shop. That's it.
Uniqlo.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to do, but also there's more to shopping as well.
There's more than just shopping there.
You could get to go to that NBA. Oh, sorry, that's the NBA experience. It's not there anymore.
There's Disney Quest. Oh no, that's not there either.
Yeah, no.
Cirque du Soleil.
That's yes.
It's still
there, just about.
Just about.
Hanging on by its nails.
But yeah.
Bowling.
Yeah. Have a fantastic weekend for everyone, and we will see you real soon.
Yeah, see you real soon.